Hello, welcome to the another video. Today we are going to look at the differences between var, let and const. So what are the differences between var, let and const? Var, let and const differ in three aspects. Number one is scope. Then they differ in hoisting, and then redeclaration and reassignment. So first we are going to look into how they differ in scope. For this we are going to declare a function getNumbers that will print numbers from 0 to 4. Let's write the function. So here is our function. It prints the numbers. Now we have declared the iteration variable I with var. So what is the scope of this I? Var has a function scope. That means that I will be visible throughout this function block. That means if we are to log the value of I here, console.log we can access the variable I here also. So let's run the function. First we need to call it. And run. We see that it prints 0 to 4, then after 5. That means here the value of I is 5. Now the question can come that why the value of I is 5, because in the last iteration I is assigned the value 5, then it checks if this condition is true, which is not, it's false, then it breaks out from the for loop, and here the value of I is 5. So what happens if we declare this I, iteration variable I, with let? Then is the I available here? No, it will show the type error. So let's run the code. So we get I is not defined, and same behavior is for const. That means let and const has block scope. In JavaScript the block is defined by curly braces. That means the function is a block itself, then this for loop is also a block, then we have try catch block, and we can have if block, else block, so on and so forth. So in a nutshell, var has function scope, let and const has block scope. So that's the difference. Now we are going to look at how var, let and const differ in hoisting. So we are going to declare a variable var a equal to 2. Then let's try to access the variable before the declaration. Can we do this with var? Yes, that's how the hoisting works. I have made a separate video about hoisting. Please check that video if you need to. Now if we change this to let or const, does the hoisting work? No. So let and const doesn't have this hoisting behavior. So this is the another difference between var, let and const, that hoisting is available for var but not available for let and const. Now the third thing we are going to look at about redeclaration and reassignment. So let's again change this to var, and we're going to log the value after the declaration now. Now suppose we are going to write var a equal to 4. Does this work? Yes, var supports both redeclaration and reassignment. That means the value of a will be 4. I need to clear the console. Now run this code. Yes, 4. But can we do this with let? The answer is no. We can't redeclare the variable that is initially declared with let. But we can reassign the variable. Let's see that in action. Let a equal to 2. Now we can't do this. This will not work, but this will work. So let doesn't allow redeclaration, but it allows reassignment. But what about const? To understand this, we first need to know that in JavaScript the primitive type is stored by value and the object and array is stored by reference. So if we declare the variable a with const, now we can't do this redeclaration and reassignment. If we run the code, we'll get an error that says that assignment to constant variable is type error. But there is one thing to consider about const, that is if we declare object here and now suppose, okay, let's give a better name, let's declare, change this to x. Now say x dot a equal to 6, and we would add a new property 7. This will work. Okay, I made a mistake, so we need to also change this to x. Now clear the console. Now this will work because JavaScript is storing this object by reference. By reference I mean the memory address. For example, let's say that this object is stored in memory address 90. So the value of x will be 90 here. If we change the value of the property a, or if we add a new property of this object, the memory address doesn't change, so constant doesn't complain. So these are the differences between the var, let and const. Hope you have found this video useful. Please smash the like button below this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.